Preparing for your North Carolina DMV permit test? Congratulations. You've come to the right channel. On this channel, you'll find everything you need to pass on your first try. Guaranteed. This mock test includes 25 questions, just like the real exam. You'll need 20 correct answers to pass. Quick tip, don't miss the last 5 road sign questions. They're important and can earn you easy points in your exam. All questions are based on the official study guide. Keep track of your score and let us know in the comments how many you got right. Let's get started. Question 1. If your car pulls to one side when braking or makes squealing sounds, what does it indicate? A. The brakes are worn out. B. The fuel tank is full. C. The headlights are too bright. D. The air conditioner is on. The correct answer is A. The brakes are worn out. Explanation. If your car pulls to one side when braking, or if you hear scraping or squealing noises, it may be a sign of worn brake pads or other brake system issues. Question 2. Where should children 12 and under sit in an airbag-equipped vehicle? A. The front seat. B. The back seat. C. The bed of a pickup truck. D. They should not ride in an airbag-equipped vehicle. The correct answer is B. The back seat. Explanation. Children age 12 and under should always ride in the back seat of a vehicle equipped with airbags. Airbags are designed for adults and can deploy with great force, which could seriously injure a child in the front seat during a crash. Question 3. When should you signal before making a turn or changing lane? A. At least 100 feet in advance. B. As you begin to turn the steering wheel. C. After you have completed the maneuver. D. Only when there are other vehicles directly behind you. The correct answer is A. At least 100 feet in advance. Explanation. You should signal at least 100 feet before you turn. Question 4. When faced with approaching vehicles on the left and a child on a bicycle on the right, which should you give more room to? A. The approaching vehicles. B. The child on the bicycle. C. Neither. Maintain your current position. D. Both, by moving closer to the center of the road. The correct answer is B. The child on the bicycle. Explanation. If there are approaching vehicles to your left and a child on a bicycle to your right, give the child more room, since the child is more likely to make a sudden move. Question 5. Why should you maintain extra space when following a motorcyclist? A. They always travel at high speeds. B. They stop more slowly than cars. C. They may slow down without using their brake lights. D. They are required to change lanes often. The correct answer is C. They may slow down without using their brake lights. Explanation. Motorcyclists can reduce speed by downshifting or easing off the throttle, which doesn't activate brake lights, so extra space gives you time to react safely. Question 6. A slow-moving vehicle is defined as a vehicle that moves at less than A. 10 miles per hour. B. 35 miles per hour. C. 25 miles per hour. D. 75 miles per hour. The correct answer is C. 25 miles per hour. Explanation. A slow-moving vehicle is defined as any vehicle that travels at a speed of less than 25 miles per hour. Question 7. On a two-lane roadway with a center turning lane, what must you do if a school bus stops to pick up or drop off passengers? A. Stop only if you are traveling behind the school bus. B. Stop regardless of the direction you are traveling in. C. Slow down and proceed with caution. D. Stop only if you are traveling in the opposite direction of the school bus. The correct answer is B. Stop regardless of the direction you are traveling in. Explanation. On a two-lane roadway with a center turning lane, you must stop for a school bus that is dropping off or picking up passengers, regardless of your direction. Question 8. If there is no stop line or crosswalk at an intersection, where should you bring your vehicle to a stop? A. In the middle of the intersection. B. Just after you pass the intersection. C. Only if a pedestrian is present. D. Before entering the intersection, where you can clearly see traffic. The correct answer is D. Before entering the intersection, where you can clearly see traffic. Explanation. When there's no stop line or crosswalk, you must stop at the point nearest the intersection where you can see approaching traffic safely. Question 9. Are you allowed to use the center left turn lane for passing other vehicles? A. Yes, it is permissible. B. No, it is strictly prohibited. C. Yes, but only during specific hours. D. It depends on the traffic conditions. The correct answer is B. No, it is strictly prohibited. Explanation. You must never use the center left turn lane to pass other vehicles, since vehicles traveling in the opposite direction may be entering the center lane to turn left in front of you. Question 10. What should you do when you see a stopped emergency vehicle with flashing lights on a multi-lane highway? A. Speed up and pass the vehicle quickly. B. Honk to warn the emergency vehicle. C. Slow down, proceed with caution, and move into a lane not adjacent to the stationary vehicle. D. Stop in the lane and wait until the vehicle leaves. The correct answer is C. Slow down, proceed with caution, and move into a lane not adjacent to the stationary vehicle. Explanation. When approaching a stationary emergency or maintenance vehicle displaying flashing lights, drivers must proceed with caution and, when possible, considering road and traffic conditions, change lanes away from the vehicle. Finding this video helpful? Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Your support helps us create more practice videos to get you test ready. Now, let's get back to it. Question 11. What must you do before starting a three-point turn? A. Honk and begin turning right. B. Signal left and check for oncoming traffic. C. Wait for a green light. D. Turn without signaling if the road looks clear. The correct answer is B. Signal left and check for oncoming traffic. Explanation. When making a three-point turn, the first step is to signal with your left turn signal to indicate your intention to turn left across the road. After signaling, you should carefully check for any oncoming traffic coming toward you to ensure it's safe to proceed with the turn. Question 12. When may you drive on the right shoulder to pass? A. Anytime when traffic is slow. B. Only if the shoulder is paved and the vehicle ahead is turning left. C. If you're in a rush. D. To exit the roadway. The correct answer is B. Only if the shoulder is paved and the vehicle ahead is turning left. Explanation. You may drive on the right shoulder only to pass a vehicle turning left, and only if the shoulder is paved. You may not pass on the left shoulder, paved or not. Don't have time to study every test question? No worries, we've got you covered. You can get ready in less than 1 hour and pass the North Carolina DMV permit test guaranteed. Get our premium cheat sheet with 150 must-know questions. Tap the link above to download now. You can also grab it from the description below. Question 13. If you need to read a highway sign to determine your location and route, what should you do? A. Pull over to the shoulder of the road and read the signs carefully. B. Read the sign while driving. C. Stop in the middle of the road and read the signs carefully. D. Ask a nearby driver for directions instead. The correct answer is A. Pull over to the shoulder of the road and read the signs carefully. Explanation. To read a highway sign, move to the shoulder of the road and wait until you have figured out where you are and which route you should take. Question 14. When is it legal to park in a space reserved for persons with disabilities? A. If it's a short stop. B. Only if a disabled permit holder is present and has a placard or plate. C. At night only. D. With hazard lights on. The correct answer is B. Only if a disabled permit holder is present and has a placard or plate. Explanation. You can park in reserved spaces only if you have a permit or vehicle plates for persons with disabilities, and when the person who received the permit or vehicle plates is in the vehicle. Question 15. What should you do if you start to skid? A. Apply brakes forcefully. B. Turn the steering wheel in the direction of the skid. C. Ease your foot off the accelerator. D. Both B and C. The correct answer is D. Both B and C. Explanation. If you start to skid, ease your foot off the accelerator and begin turning the steering wheel in the direction of the skid. Once you have regained control of the vehicle, you can lightly apply the brakes and steer in a safe direction. Question 16. What should you do in case of a tire blowout? A. Take your foot off the gas and do not use the brakes. B. Hold the steering wheel tightly and keep the vehicle straight. C. Brake softly but only when the car is under control. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Explanation. In case of a tire blowout, you should 1. Take your foot off the gas and do not use the brakes. 2. Keep the vehicle straight. 3. Slow down gradually. 4. Brake softly only when the car is under control. 5. Pull off the pavement, roadway completely. Question 17. What should you do if an aggressive driver cuts you off? A. Speed up and pass them. B. Honk repeatedly. C. Stay calm and maintain a safe distance. D. Flash your headlights. The correct answer is C. Stay calm and maintain a safe distance. Explanation. When an aggressive driver cuts you off, the safest course of action is to stay calm and maintain a safe following distance. Avoid escalating the situation by confronting the driver or engaging in aggressive behavior. Question 18. It is illegal for those under 21 to A. Buy alcohol or have someone buy it for them. B. Possess, carry, or transport alcohol. C. Drive without being under the influence of alcohol or drugs. D. Both A and B. The correct answer is D. Both A and B. Explanation. If you are under 21, it is illegal to buy alcohol or have someone buy it for you, and to possess, carry, or transport alcohol unless accompanied by a parent or guardian. Question 19. What should you do if you are caught in dense fog? A. Continue at normal speed. B. Turn on your high beam headlights. C. Move off the road safely and wait for the fog to lift. D. Immediately stop in your lane. The correct answer is C. Move off the road safely and wait for the fog to lift. Explanation. The best thing to do is to avoid driving in fog. Check weather forecasts, and if there is a fog warning, delay your trip until it clears. If that is not possible or you get caught driving in fog, there are several safe driving tips you should follow. If visibility decreases rapidly, move off the road into a safe parking area and wait for the fog to lift. Question 20. If an unmarked car tries to pull you over and you're unsure if it's a real law enforcement officer, what should you do? A. Keep driving and ignore them. B. Speed up to get away. C. Pull over and comply. D. Call 911 to confirm if it's a real officer. The correct answer is D. Call 911 to confirm if it's a real officer. Explanation. If an unmarked car is stopping you, and you have a legitimate question or concern about whether you are being stopped by an actual law enforcement officer, you may call 911 before pulling over. Report your name and location to verify that an actual law enforcement officer is conducting the traffic stop. Question 21. What does a solid yellow left arrow signal indicate? A. Drivers must stop immediately and not turn left. B. Drivers should speed up to make the left turn quickly. C. Drivers should prepare to stop as the left turn signal is about to change to red. D. Drivers can turn left without yielding to oncoming traffic. The correct answer is C. Drivers should prepare to stop as the left turn signal is about to change to red. Explanation. A solid yellow left arrow warns that the protected left turn phase is ending. Drivers should prepare to stop if it is safe or proceed with caution if they are already in the intersection. Question 22. What does this sign indicate? A. Only vehicles on the main road must stop. B. Only vehicles on the cross street must stop. C. All vehicles approaching the intersection must stop and yield to other vehicles that had arrived first. D. Vehicles can proceed without stopping if there is no visible traffic. The correct answer is C. All vehicles approaching the intersection must stop and yield to other vehicles that had arrived first. Explanation. A four-way stop sign requires all vehicles approaching the intersection to come to a complete stop. The right-of-way is determined by the order of arrival. The first vehicle to stop is the first to go. If two or more vehicles arrive at the same time, the vehicle on the right has the right-of-way. Question 23. What does this sign indicate? A. There is a school nearby. B. There is a school bus stop ahead. C. School buses are not allowed beyond this point. D. There is increased pedestrian activity ahead. The correct answer is B. There is a school bus stop ahead. Explanation. This sign warns drivers of a school bus stop located ahead. Drivers should slow down, remain vigilant for children crossing the road, and be prepared to stop when a school bus activates its flashing red lights and stop arm. Question 24. What does this road sign indicate? A. Bicycles are prohibited on this road. B. The road ahead is exclusively for motor vehicles. C. The road ahead is shared by motor vehicles and bicycles. Drivers should be cautious. D. A bicycle lane is separated from motor vehicle traffic. The correct answer is C. The road ahead is shared by motor vehicles and bicycles. Drivers should be cautious. Explanation. This sign alerts drivers that the road ahead is shared by both motor vehicles and bicycles. Drivers should be cautious, as cyclists may be on the roadway, and both types of vehicles need to coexist safely. Question 25. What does this sign indicate? A. There is a hotel nearby. B. There is a hospital ahead. C. You must honk to alert hospital staff. D. The road is reserved for hospital vehicles only. The correct answer is B. There is a hospital ahead. Explanation. This road sign indicates the presence of a hospital facility nearby. Did you pass this mock test? Feel free to share your score in the comments below. If you are struggling, don't worry, we'd love to help you pass your test.